An aspiring young writer from Northern Virginia hoped that her poem about Kamala Harris might catch the vice president's eye. Instead, a conservative podcast host grabbed video of the teen's poem and made fun of it. Northern Virginia Bureau Chief Julie Carey reports the teen's deep disappointment is turning into determination to keep on writing poetry.
Think bigger, Kamala, bigger.
This is Kashvi Ramani's YouTube post of a poem she wrote about Kamala Harris, the 15-year-old inspired by their shared South Asian heritage of their supportive mothers.
So it was not entirely supposed to be political at all. It was just about me and Kamala and how proud I was of her.
The Ashburn teen has received awards for her writing and recently won a spot on the DC Youth Slam poetry team. She had high hopes for the Kamala poem, which she penned just before the election.
I really wanted Kamala Harris to see this because I wanted to be able to motivate her in a time when she was facing so much backlash.
Then a few days ago came word her poem had been spotlighted on a high-profile YouTube post.
I thought it was like, wow, my poem is getting recognition. It's finally going to be out there.
But she discovered instead her poem got slammed by conservative podcast host Michael Knowles.
It reminds Kamala of the hope that keeps her from nosediving.
His video blog comparing leftist journalism to slam poetry. He completely pans her writing.
Okay, that's enough of that. I think I'm going to need to go just read the collected works of Keats or something after this. I'm going to need to go immerse myself in Wordsworth to restore my soul after all this very bad leftist poetry.
My immediate emotions were like disappointment. I felt like it was like crushing to me to think that my poem was ridiculed in this sense. It felt like this was the end of my poem. I couldn't take it further. That was it.
Kashvi also felt Knowles had crossed a line, picking on a young teen. But her parents began reaching out to educators at her schools, Rockridge High and the academies of Loudoun, telling them what happened. The support and reassurance began to pour in. Kashvi says she won't be defeated. Her poetry won't be silenced by what happened.
You know, I just want to keep writing because that's not going to discourage me because I'm very confident in my abilities. I'll let this fuel me rather than bring me down.
In Northern Virginia, I'm Julie Carey, News 4.
Now, News 4 emailed Michael Knowles to try and get his response and find out exactly why he targeted Kashvi's video in the first place, but we have not yet heard back from him.
Well, still ahead,